Hi, I'm James Burkhardt, President of Orphaned Heart, and today I want to tell you a story about Annette. Annette is a woman who has two teenage daughters who were abandoned by their father when they were just infants, plus the mother of another 2-year-old boy whose father left him and Annette and the girls when he was just a toddler, just a few months old. And she's recently been widowed and has a 3-month-old infant. So that's 4 children plus a mother, no father. And the way we came to know Annette is Josephine, one of our team members in Kampala, ran an event last weekend called Popcorn and Porridge, where we gathered many young children and taught them about Jesus and gave them popcorn and some porridge and played some games and did some dancing. And we've got a film of some of this on YouTube, our YouTube channel at Orphaned Heart. So go there and watch the popcorn and porridge dance. It's so cute. But one of Josephine's charges, because she has many orphans living with her, was doing her student teaching. And the principal of the school told Josephine's charge about Annette and her plight and asked her to invite Annette to the popcorn and porridge event because she knew it would bless the children. And she did. And Josephine met with Annette, heard her story, felt compelled to reach out to help her. And they reached out to Orphaned Heart. And today in Kampala, they actually began to do construction on a room that is adjacent to a store about 300 meters away from where Josephine has her home with several widows and orphans living in it. And this room, we put in a door, we created a window, and so we're rebuilding this abode for Annette and her small baby and the young boy. The two teenage girls are re-enrolled in school and will be going there shortly to a very good school in Kampala. And these are just some of the things that Orphaned Heart does. You'll find out more about them in our quarterly newsletter, which we call Faith in Action. And the next newsletter is coming out in mid-August. So you've got time to go to our website at orphanedheart.org, sign up for the quarterly newsletter, and also read about some of the other things that Orphaned Heart is doing, like our street feeding in the city square area of Kampala every Sunday. And you can read all about what's going on at our farm in eastern Uganda and about the outreach to the Native American community out west. These are just some of the things we're doing. And I just want you to know that we really appreciate your prayers. We ask that you pray for Annette and her children. We ask that you just understand that Orphaned Heart is really about evangelism, education, and empowerment. And as a result of the kindness that Josephine and Orphaned Heart has shown Annette, she has rededicated her life to Christ. And her daughters are very seriously considering a Christian life because this is the first time in their experience they've had something so positive and godly interact with their lives that have been nothing but filled with rejection and abandonment and hopelessness, quite frankly, and poverty. And Annette is one of those people that really deserves the help from a Christian organization. So that's why we kind of took her in under our wing. and we're doing all these things. And last but not least, in the place where she's going to be moving to, they have a latrine kind of a toilet, and that has to be cleaned before she can move in. And I understand it's going to take 5 drums to clean out this toilet because it's been so used by non-residential people. But that's the last thing, and hopefully very quickly in the next 3-4 days from now, Annette is going to move in, have a nice, safe place to live for a while, relax, stretch out her back, and just catch her breath, because she has been working so hard for the last 13 years, and the woman really needs a break. So that's the story this week. I invite you to look out for our brand new podcast. What I'm doing today is kind of a precursor to what you're going to see 2-3 times a month from our Faith in Action podcast. So please go to the YouTube channel, like this video, subscribe to the channel, because that's where the podcast is going to be distributed. And that way you'll be notified every time we have a brand new podcast. And you'll get to meet all of the people that we're reaching through Orphaned Heart around the world, and meet some of the key people in Africa and America and Kenya and other places that you won't meet anywhere else but on the podcast. So I'll see you next time, and thanks for listening.